Over the past couple of weeks, we've been discussing different facets of homeschooling with Master Mom Amanda Olson. Today's topic, the relationship between homeschooling and sports. So I'm going to turn to the master herself, Master Mom Amanda Olson. How are you doing today?
I'm doing great, Chris. How are you doing?
Doing fantastic. It's a great morning. Let's talk about that. With homeschooling, you know, there are some students that want to participate in sports. Let's talk about that relationship.
Absolutely. It is an important part, you know, athletics and being active and finding a physical skill that you enjoy. And it is a very important part to add to any homeschool curriculum. You know, there are a lot of individual sports that kids of all ages can get involved in, golf, tennis, swimming, martial arts, different kinds of dance, gymnastics, things that they can do. But sometimes families and kids really want to be part of team sports, and those are important things for kids to be involved in also. And, you know, up through elementary school, you really have the Parks and Rec program, especially here in our area. It's very robust, and there's also just kind of private groups for soccer teams and, you know, traveling teams. There's a lot of options for the elementary age. But when you get into the high school level, you know, what happens then if you're homeschooling? So that's the question I want to kind of talk about a little bit today.
And I think, too, there's the whole socialization aspect of sports as well with those homeschooling kids. Do you see that as a factor as well as getting out there and working on the socialization side of things?
Absolutely. You know, I did homeschool my children, and so that was something that was important to me for them to be involved in things outside the home and with other kids their age and all kinds of ages. And then also, you know, I've had the unique experience to teach homeschoolers for the past 20 years here in Johnson City. So some of the kids that I taught 20 years ago have all, you know, they're starting families of their own, and, you know, just kind of being able to see them progress and grow. And one of the things that I notice about that's kind of unique and special about homeschoolers is they are very socialized. You know, it may seem the other way around if you're not experienced with it, but they get along with adults well, with people of all ages. You know, it's not, you know, because they are a little bit limited in the number of people that they're around, they're happy to be around somebody who's, you know, 10 years older than them, 10 years younger than them. You know, they figure out how to communicate and work. So it's kind of a special thing that way. And sports is definitely one of the ways that you can help them get with other kids and learn from other coaches and teachers and things like that too. Those are important things.
And there are opportunities for team sports for homeschool children, aren't there?
Absolutely. You know, you can look into some private things where, you know, those of course cost a lot more. You know, you have more private coaches, and they do need to kind of excel at those to make those teams at those sports. But if you are registered as an independent homeschool, so you're teaching your children at home, you have the same rights as a, you know, taxpayer as all the other children that are in school. You know, the same rules apply. You can your child can try out for a school team. They can try out for basketball, baseball, football, anything like that. They just have to meet the exact same requirements that the students who are in school at the facility have to meet. So they have to have the grades, they have to have attendance, they have to obviously have the skills to make the team. So there's no exceptions one way or the other. It's just as long as they meet the criteria and they have the skills to make the team. And you know, just like kids at school, you know, they have to have good behavior and good grades. You know, as long as all that's going on, they're welcome to try out for the teams.
And with your background in martial arts, on the individual side of things, an individual sport, that's a good individual sport, but there are so many endless possibilities for individual sports as well.
Absolutely. You know, I know homeschoolers who excel in triathlons. You know, then that's all individual. They're working on their cycling, their running, their swimming. You know, they have coaches for each one of those, and they can go and compete and enjoy all of the benefits of competition, you know, which is something I do believe is a good thing. You know, so they can do that in individual sports, they can do that in team sports. So if that's something that's really important to you, which personally I think physical activity is very important for children,
right.
there's so many opportunities, and it's not something that you should think, well, if I homeschool, my kids won't have these experiences. Well, they absolutely can. And the school system is, there to help you do that.
Do you get a lot of parents that are thinking about homeschooling asking you about that aspect of homeschooling and making sure that their kids are involved in some extracurricular activities as well?
Absolutely. I think that parents want their children to be well-rounded. They want them to be able to communicate on all kinds of levels, and that is something that I think every parent is very conscious of. Also, when you're homeschooling, you are spending quite a bit of time with your child, and it is nice for them to go out and spend some time with other people and give you a break too. So, you need socialization as well as a parent.
And you want to encourage folks, if they have questions about homeschooling, to contact you.
Absolutely. We have, I'm actually today at 1 o'clock, and I still have some openings. You can go to my website or check on my Facebook page and register for a free webinar I'm giving today. It's actually going to be at 1 o'clock, and it's, we're just going to start at the beginning. How do you get enrolled in homeschooling here, and how do you get started? What kind of curriculum do you need to do? What is out there that's available? And then just from my own personal experience, tips and questions on how do you actually make this work with your child.
All right. Amanda Olson, thank you so much. Great information, and that webinar coming up at 1 p.m. today.
Yes, sir.
All right, just in a couple of hours. We got that info for you right there on the screen. It is a free homeschooling webinar today at 1 p.m. And if you'd like to register, right there is the information you need right there on the screen.
The preceding portion of Daytime Tri-Cities was sponsored by